Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents. Today is a very, very good day. You can see in the title what's gonna happen. We're picking up the CRX. CRX is finally coming back home. Hell yeah. So first off, we're gonna go ahead and, we hit 700 subscribers, ladies and gents. Thanks to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough, man. It's gonna be a great day. First off, we're gonna go ahead and load up the trailer onto the ridgeline and then head over to pick up the car. So let's load up the trailer. Yo, CRX is on the trailer. I don't want to show you guys from another angle because then you'll see it. It is the next day, actually. Sorry. But when I got home, unloaded the CRX from the trailer, put it down, I was looking at it and it was very, very, very dirty. So I had to clean it. Spent like 4 hours cleaning it. Unfortunately, man, I was a little bothered. My painter did leave the car outside while he was painting it, so it just got disgustingly filthy. But let me show you guys what the CRX is looking like, man. Here it is, painted, looking spiffy. And also, unfortunately as well, here's the bumpers, guys. The bumpers look awesome. There is a lot of imperfections that the painter kind of knows about already. This car is going to be going back, but I am going to put together a couple things that aren't going to be in the way of him doing what he needs to. So the CRX is back, ladies and gents. Ended up going with Integra Type R Championship White. So it's not exactly white. If you don't know, it has a slight bit of like a cream color to it. I'm very happy with the color. There's some spots that came out amazing, but there is some spots where I think he lacked a little bit on maybe prep or patience, or even took too long leaving the tape on for it to dry. So there's some spots that, you know, it needs work. It needs work. And like I said, he did leave the car outside, so the car, guys, was disgusting. It was dirty, and maybe in the beginning of the video you don't see that excitement from me, and it's because of that. I was just very bothered and taken back from the fact that he kind of left it outside and kind of neglected it. But it is what it is, man. The car is painted for the most part. We will start putting a couple things back together with the CRX and then eventually send it back to him. Hopefully he fixes everything up, and you know, we get moving, man, and we keep moving and grooving. To be transparent with you guys, you know, you could even the camera doesn't really do it justice, but I feel like the doors, how and why I don't know, but it has a little bit more of like a creamy color than the quarter panel. Has more white in it. Again, right here, he kind of like either not forgot to tape, but I think when he took off the tape, he might have waited too long. I'm not going to sit here and nitpick every little thing, because there's some spots where I honestly don't care, because it's not going to be seen ever, so I'm not tripping about it. But there's some spots where, yeah, we need to redo. I don't know if you guys can see it right there in that light, but there's like little bumps. Oh, you can see it now that I moved my hand there. You see all those bumps. It's almost like dirt got inside of the paint or the clear, because it's not smooth. There's a couple little things. Again, you can't really see it on camera, but the doors do look like different colors. I have the trunk. There's the T-bar and the gas tank door. I have that. Like I said, you guys saw the bumpers over there in the corner. I have the trunk and fenders inside of the container, which we'll probably put on another video. But yeah, man, the CRX is back. What I would like to do today, besides obviously showing you guys the CRX, is I'm gonna put the T-bar on, and then I want to test fit the Chase Bays Tucked Radiator that I actually bought for the V6 Civic that I had, if you guys have been following the channel for that long. And I want to see if it'll fit, because I think it would look better and serve a better purpose. A little bigger radiator instead of the small little half Skunk 2 radiator that I actually bought for the CRX. This front subframe is going to get taken out. I'm going to be redoing it, painting it, and I actually have to cut a slight bit here because of the headers that I bought. They're a big tube race header, and it's not going to fit with the factory little lip that it has here. So I'll be redoing that. I'm not worried about that. Even when he painted it, he was like, you want me to take it off? I said, don't worry about it, because I gotta cut and repaint it anyways. So we'll throw on this T-bar, and yeah, man, we'll test fit the radiator and see how that goes. See what we're gonna need to do, what I need to buy or create for it to fit. But first, throw the T-bar on. With the Mishimoto Slim fan already on there, so why would I get rid of it if I could use it here? Went ahead and bought brand new 10mm hardware, zinc coated. I forgot where I got them from, but I want to try to keep everything brand new when it comes to hardware, so I went ahead and went with 10mm zinc hardware. Now I won't tighten these all the way down because there's no need to, but get them decently tightened so we know what we got to do. Looks really good. Real quick, I don't want people to think that I'm talking bad about my painter, because it's not the case at all. I think he did a great job for the conditions that he has to work in and where he has to work. So I think he did great. I think just a couple little things when it came to details, I think he lacked a little bit. But hopefully, you know, like I said, we get things right and we move forward, man. The car still looks great. Obviously much better than what it did before. Still have a lot of work to do moving forward, but I am happy. I just wish I could have been a little happier, just because of the condition that I found the car when I went and bought it. When I went to pick it up. So I do wish he would have taken care of it a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is. We'll move forward and we're gonna get this car looking fire anyways. So let's finish putting on this T-bar, guys. Like I said, I don't want to tighten it too much. As soon as I feel that it gets just enough snug, I'm stopping there. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you go and follow the new Instagram page that we have for 561 AutoWorks. I keep forgetting in videos to mention it to you guys, but it has been up. Please go and follow the channel. Follow the page, my bad. I will leave the name right here. Whoop. 561 AutoWorks. Make sure you guys go and follow the page.
Yeah, make sure you go ahead and follow 561 AutoWorks.
Check it out with the new hardware, the new zinc coated 10 mils, looking spiffy. Now let's put him there, but first I want to get like a rag or a towel to put down onto this guy so that we don't hopefully scratch up the we don't scratch up the metal and or paint. Okay, let's see, will it fit, will it fit, will it fit? now. So it kind of fits. But I feel like I definitely am gonna need the motor in there first. No, I don't need the motor in there, but I do need to create some type of bracket. Let me see what I could do to hold this in place so that I don't have to hold it right now. So that's what I have right now. It actually has to move over to the, I want to center it as good as I can. Try to get the same gap on there as here. Still needs to slide over this way more. It's too much. Probably there. Yeah, that's about the same gap there. Now you see that these little arms here have nothing to really hold on to. So I would have to create some type of bracket that goes, I think the strongest would probably be this guy right here or this guy. So from here to there to hug it in place. Same on that side. You could see just to the right of the stainless steel Allen key nut that's on there, nut and bolt pause that's on there, make a bracket like that. And I think also what I can do is, obviously so that this rag isn't here, what I could do is get some type of like a rubber gasket, put that underneath on that radiator support area. That way when I do snug up that bolt to this hole, that bolt to this hole, it'll have underneath somewhere good and like firm where it's not slipping and moving around. And then probably the same on the back side of the T-bar. You can't see where the T-bar is right now, but just think of this back side. Put another piece of rubber there so that this is hugged up against it as well. But I honestly think I would have to put the motor in first, just to make sure 100% that that can actually work. Because right now I'm literally just guessing. But I do know that when you go K, the radiator sits anyways about here in this area. So if this would clear the intake manifold, I think we would be in good hands. But I think, like I said, guys, a bracket from here to, where the hell is it, to this guy right here, I think could work. And the same on this side, a bracket from there to this guy would work. And if for any reason it doesn't, and I have to go with a Skunk 2 one, then I will. But I think we're gonna have to first test fit the motor in to really get the correct measurements and what we can and cannot do. But I think having that radiator on there would look so sick. You'll be able to like see it through the bumper as well. So I really prefer to put that radiator on there before putting the Skunk 2. So I'm gonna really try my best to get that guy to sit instead of the Skunk 2 one. But that's a dope little look right there, guys. The CRX is home, and for the most part the CRX is painted. I have to also, he took the door handles off. I've never taken door handles off of a CRX, so I don't know how to put it back together. But I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure it out how to put the door handles on, which is kind of good that the door handles are off, because, long story, I'll try to make it short, when I bought the car, didn't have the key, even though it was legit car, not stolen, but he lost the key. So I had to break the steering column actually on the CRX when I first bought it. And then I reached out to someone who had a CRX column, door locks, trunk locks with the original key. So the locks on the doors are getting changed, the locks on the trunk is getting changed, and the entire steering column is getting changed. So it's kind of good that the handles are off, because now I can put the new locks onto the door handles, then put the door handles back onto the car so that they could actually close on their own and not have to be held with rope and a rag. But anywho, guys, CRX, like I said, is back. Bumpers look dope. CRX looks good for the most part. A couple things that need to get fixed and changed and rearranged, but yeah, man, CRX is looking dope, guys. CRX is back. I am excited. Just wish I had a little bit more excitement to give you guys, but we're ready to start putting this thing back together, man. We are past 700. Let's get to 1,000 subs now, guys. Thank you very, very much for everyone who has tuned in, who has subscribed, who has shared, all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys very, very, very much. I almost forgot an outro, man. Chase a dream, y'all, not the competition. Peace.